Mark is a veteran from the Gulf War. He had unfortunate injuries to his brain from blast. Don't know exactly because that's classified what he did over there, so we can't talk about it. But he had injuries to his brain, and we met because he came here for something else, and he ended up having a treatment for hyperbaric oxygen therapy combined with a specific block for that. Mark, again, thank you for being here and serving us.
In the military, I suffered quite a few different injuries, some to my head and to my neck, and I've been fighting for over 20 years to get relief from this. And that's actually what brought me in here today. Was they told me to come in so that they could do some pain blocks and start helping me get some relief. Well, we got to talking, and he mentioned this hyperbaric chamber and gave me some information online to look at, and my wife and I did, and it's like, you know what? I've tried just about everything else. Doctors, all these want to do is just give me drugs, and more drugs. And all that was doing to me was making me loopy, and realistically, I was losing memory loss. I was really, and my PTSD is, if you don't know that post-traumatic stress syndrome, it was getting worse. My nightmares were getting worse at night. And just my overall well-being was decreasing a lot. I was never an angry person in my entire life. But the last 2 to 3 years trying to deal with this, my anger with my family and friends was overwhelming. And after just the first week of me going through this, there was just a dramatic change in just my attitude. I was able to just deal with life a lot easier, stress a lot easier. And I was able to move my neck for the first time in 10 years. I mean, I was barely able to move this way or that way, and kept being told that there was nothing they could do, so they just kept giving me drugs. Most of it was Lortab and stuff like that, and very easily you get it. I'm not a drug person, I don't like taking them. And ibuprofen, I took ibuprofen every single day. I haven't taken ibuprofen in over a month. I haven't taken a Lortab in God knows how long. My memory is just amazingly been so much better. Just being able to deal with my day-to-day tasks is, I own a business here locally, and it was falling because I couldn't keep focus with it. And I'm able to just handle my life so much better. I mean, to me, this was a godsend. It really was. I mean, I've been in and out of VA hospitals with no help. Them just telling me that there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. Because somebody didn't put in a piece of paper, there's nothing they can do. I've seen probably over 20 different doctors in the last 20 years. And finally one doctor sent me to Dr. Schmidt, and I was thinking, okay, you're going to stick needles in me and that's it. I've had one pain block and it lasted for a month, and that was it. But he didn't even attempt to try to even talk to me about, once we started talking about what was going on, he explained to me about this bag. The bag is where all your pain and your that and your suffering and all that. Well, you can't deal with your regular everyday life when you're having to deal with all this. You only have so much energy to spend. And when you're spending it all this, your everyday life stuff, you just can't handle it anymore. And now that this is gone, and it really is gone, and 40 days, an hour and a half out of my life each day, I would do it again in a heartbeat. It really has changed my life. And I recommend anybody who's even thinking about trying to do this to give it a shot, because it will help. My dad just passed away this past June, and he had PTSD very bad, and I really wish that somebody would have talked to him about this, because I think his well-being of life would have been huge with him, because he'd pretty much given up. He was 100% disabled Vietnam vet, and I think this would have been huge for him. And just being out today talking with vets in the restaurant, because you know everybody was out getting their free breakfasts today and stuff. You know, talking to a lot of different vets, it was you know, I'm listening to the stories and everybody talking about what they've been through and stuff. It's, you know, I started telling them what I've been through, and it's like, you know, you have to get over here and you have to take some time. Gave out quite a few phone numbers today. And it's just, I mean, I can't praise it enough. I know my wife can't either. I know she wanted to be here, but we had something that we had to go to, so I swung by here first. But the well-being, I mean, our butting heads, you know, we're supposed to love each other, not fight every single day, but it's kind of hard when you can't deal with life yourself, because this is all you're thinking about is the pain and everything. I have no pain, but anymore. If it is, it's very minimal. That's just because we get a little old and trying to lift some of the boxes every once in a while. You know, but I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you very much for bringing this to my attention, because I knew nothing about this. I was just expecting to get a bunch of shots again, and he completely was against getting shots and sticking more drugs inside my body. He wanted a way to get me off him. I mean, Lortab for over 9 years, every single day, twice a day. Before I woke up, before I went to bed, I was taking 100, the big one, not the little baby ones, the prescriptions, every single day. And now I don't even think about it. Don't want one, don't need one, or anything. And my memory is, that's the big thing, because I was so spacey. Not anymore, I really am. It's amazing. But thanks to everybody here. You all have been amazing to me, and my family. And we appreciate it very much. That's all I got to say. Take a chance. Question, please.
You say you did it 45 days?
40 days. It wasn't every day, weekends. I didn't do it on weekends, but Monday through Friday for an hour and a half each day. Sit in there and I watched a movie each day. The style movie was great. You know, kind of gives you a chance too to relax and to really take in. You get this fun little thing that goes on your head with the oxygen. It's great. You really do. Yeah, it really makes you feel it. Really, I mean, the first day you feel a lot better. Just, I mean, I'm not saying my first day did everything, but the first day you could feel a difference just in your body. You really could. It was 1993. I've been in and out of doctor's offices and VA hospitals trying to figure this. I got x-rays from all the way back then, and all come out for the same thing. Here, have drugs.
How many treatments did it take before you started seeing the difference?
A week.
Really?
A week. I was the first night I slept like a baby. I was the best sleep I had in years. You know, but a week I started being able to move my neck. I was able to start thinking more clearly, and my nightmares had dramatically reduced.
Mark, thank you. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you later.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you all.